Hello, doing a vinyl update video due to the severe weather that I'm currently experiencing, and probably where most of you are currently experiencing. According to the news, there was severe weather across 26 states today, so truly a lazy Sunday. I wasn't planning on doing a video today. I was going to actually try to wait till next weekend. But seeing as how I'm mostly confined right now, seems like couldn't think of a more appropriate time to go ahead and do this. I hope you're having a great weekend. I'm having a great one. Spent some time with a really close friend yesterday. It was awesome. Friday night, I got to see the movie Pacific Rim finally, which I've been wanting to see for some time. And since my wife and I have had our first child, it's a lot harder to go to the movies, so I have to kind of wait on Redbox. And I thought Pacific Rim just kicked ass. It was awesome. So highly recommend that movie. What else is going on? I have read a couple of books lately. Vladimir Nabokov's Lolita, which is, a highly esteemed work that I had actually never read. I'd seen the Kubrick movie, but never read the actual book. This was on the David Bowie list of 100 David Bowie's 100 favorite novels, so I'm still kind of working my way through that. But highly enjoyed it, and very sort of disturbing. I really liked it. Also, Oscar Wilde's classic The Picture of Dorian Gray. Finished that a couple days ago. Had never read any Oscar Wilde, and what a beautiful poetic book. Just there's probably at least 100 quotable lines in this book, just in the mere 213 pages that it is. So really was glad I finally checked this one off my list as well. And currently reading Mao 2 by the great Don DeLillo. Just got into DeLillo this year, and this will be the third book of his I've read. Liking it so far, not really sure what it has in store. I'm only about 50 pages in, but so what's going on the book front? I have bought several records this week. A couple of really cool finds, so we'll just get right to it. Picked this up today, and actually listening to it in the background right now. It's a new 2013 LP, Russian Circles. The album title is Memorial. It's playing in the background. I'm just now listening to it for the first time, and I really like what I hear. This packaging is really nice. Nice gatefold there. Beautiful photo. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Russian Circles, and I think I have actually seen this shown in the VC. I think maybe Vinyl Fury showed this. But sort of heavy post-rock. This is on the Sergeant House label. There's actually a song I'm really looking forward to hearing actually features vocals by Chelsea Wolfe. I'm a really big fan of hers. But so far, this is just as beautiful as I thought it would be, and heavy as hell. So I'm gonna have to let it sink in. But I was really excited to pick this up. Russian Circles, Memorial. A couple of other things I got this week, mostly jazz. Roland Kirk, Volunteered Slavery. Love this album. I'm sure this has been shown a lot. This is really great. The song "Volunteer Slavery." It's sort of the original "You Slaves," the Kanye 2 song, but it really has a lot going on. The playing is great. I think this may be my favorite Roland Kirk album. This is a reissue. This is an Atlantic reissue. I got this for $10, I think. So it's in great shape. Really nice pressing. Very thick vinyl. There's the Atlantic label. So glad to have this. Roland Kirk is. I really dig that there's a lot of singing in his songs. It sort of separates him from so many jazz artists of that era. You can definitely has a distinct sound. So I was glad to add that to the collection. Another jazz classic album that I'm so glad to finally own. Hank Mobley Soul Station. This is a Blue Note reissue. Got this for $8, and it is in pristine shape. It was in the used section. A guy clearly had just brought in his jazz collection to trade in, because all three of these I got at the same place. Yeah, all three of these jazz albums at the same place for a cheap price. So I think I got there just after him. But this album, I mean, the song, Remember, This I Dig of You, Dig This, all these songs, and the band, Hank Mobley, Wynton Kelly, Paul Chambers on bass, and Art Blakey on drums. What an amazing lineup. This is just such cool jazz. I mean, it's so melodic, and you can hum the songs back. It's I've wanted this album for a long time. I used to have it on CD, and I saw it just sitting there for $8. I couldn't leave it there, so I'm sure this has been shown a lot, but I'm very, very proud to own this. So, and the last jazz album I got from the same place in the U section, John Coltrane, Concert in Japan. This was another one that I had on CD, and I had actually never seen the vinyl anywhere. I'm sure it's not very hard to find, but at least where I'm digging in the wild, you never really saw this one. Got this as a double LP set that is actually on the ABC label. No, it's the ABC Impulse. So this, I don't know if this is original or not. I would venture to say that this is an early pressing, if not an original. But the band on this is it's actually my favorite Coltrane lineup with Pharoah Sanders, Alice Coltrane, and Rashid Ali on drums. My God, and what a beast of a drummer! And of course Jimmy Garrison on bass. This is later Coltrane. It's just 2 songs, Leo and Peace on Earth, and it's a double LP. Again, this is. I wish I knew if this was an original, but the record was in fantastic shape. We see there, Concert in Japan. Probably not an original, but it is an earlier pressing. And both songs, I think, are like 20 minutes long a piece, or 30 minutes long. I haven't listened to this in a long time, but I put it on the other night, and in the background it just sounded great. Very similar to what he's doing on Interstellar Visions. Again, a lot of people, it's a debate between Rashid Ali and Coltrane's earlier drummer, which was Elvin Jones, of course, and they're both great. But I actually preferred for Rashid Ali and the later Coltrane as opposed to earlier Coltrane. But that's kind of like picking your favorite kid, because I'm a big fan of everything Coltrane has done. Moving on, but yeah, pleased to see that. That was just. It's an awesome feeling, isn't it? Walking into like a used section, you can tell some cool dude just unloaded his stuff there, and you're the first one. So that was kind of what it was like the other day. 4 more things here. Psychedelic Masterpiece 13th Floor Elevators. The psychedelic sounds of the 13th Floor Elevators. Nathan Morales, Turntable Currents, turned me onto this album. I watched his top 10 U.S. psychedelic picks for Big Stars Thread, and this was the first thing he had shown. I had never heard of the 13th Floor Elevators, and actually wrote Nathan's whole list down. I'm planning on trying to get them one by one to beef up my psychedelic collection. This is just wonderful, though. I mean, just if you want to know about this, just watch Nathan's thread on it. He's has much more in-depth analysis than I could offer, but very proud to have this in the psychedelic collection. 3 more. This was a cheap find for $3. Travis, Spinal and Video, had shown this recently and reminded me that I needed to pick up a copy. The Human League Dare, 80s synth pop. This is a nice gatefold there. This is an original copy on Virgin, and sounded great. Really no surface wear at all, and like I said, found it for $3. Not crazy about every song on it, but I am a fan of sort of 80s synth pop, so that's a must-have if you're into that stuff. Last 2 things I found I was really excited to find. This was at one of my local record, one of my regular record shops I go to. I saw them sitting there, and I had never seen these 2 albums in this artist sections. Again, I don't think that these are particularly hard to find, but they're hard to find where I dig. So I was really excited to see them. Craftwork 1 and Craftwork 2. Both of these are still sealed, and they're Italian reissues on Crown Records. So they're sealed. They're still sealed in the shrink wrap, and they're, like I said, imported from Italy. I've not broken the wrap on them yet. I have these albums on CD, and I think, you know, right now these aren't really worth a whole lot. I think they're going for around 20 bucks a piece. But I think I'm just going to, but the fact that they are, you know, Italian imports, I think I am just going to leave them sealed just because I just think that's so cool. And maybe, you know, one day my son can sell these when I'm dead and gone for some money. Because I've actually never sold a record for any kind of money. I'm not really into that, but I don't know, it's just kind of neat that they're still sealed and they're imports from a while back. So I think I'm just going to leave them sealed up. I do have this music digitally on CD, but I really do like these first 2 Kraftwerk albums. I know the jury is sort of split on Kraftwerk, and a lot of people don't think they really kind of came into their sound until Autobahn or Radioactivity. I like all Kraftwerk stuff. I'm sort of partial to Computer World or Radioactivity, but those sound great, produced by the great Connie Plank. It's definitely not what you think of when you think of Kraftwerk, but still very interesting experimental music. So anyway, I'm going to listen to this Russian Circles album. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're being safe from the weather wherever you are, and thank you for the interest in the channel. I'm really enjoying being a part of this. It's exciting. Remember, I have a contest going on. Please participate in it. I've got some awesome prizes to give out. So anyway, hope to hear from everyone soon. Have a good day.